What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to the channel. So, of course, Newcastle United are over in Australia in the land down under as we take on Tottenham tomorrow in a friendly over at the Melbourne Cricket Ground in Australia. And, of course, on Friday, we'll be taking on the Australian All-Stars at the Marvel Stadium. Of course, in the Docklands area of the city on Friday. Now, first off, we have to take on Spurs tomorrow. That is going to be 10:45 in the morning kickoff here in the UK, 7:45 over in Australia. And, of course, the All-Star game, of course, is a 5:05 kickoff in Australia, and then 8:05 in the morning kickoff here in the UK. Now, on this tour, it is, of course, because it is Global Football Week over in Australia. So Newcastle United have been invited across along with Tottenham to take part in this event. And, of course, Australian himself, Postecoglou, of course, of Tottenham, will be welcomed hugely, I'm sure of that. And we've got our own Aussie as well in Garang Cole, who has also went across for this tour. Of course, a post-season tour. Quite a few players weren't too happy about having to do this after what has been a very grueling season. But there is the caveat to it in the fact that we do get a reach out to fans that, you know, don't get to see Newcastle United live week in, week out like we do back here in the UK. But looking at the team that's went across there, of course, Eddie Howe and the coaching staff, and of course the following players, which in the goalkeeping department we have across there: Mark Gillespie, Aidan Harris and Nick Pope. In the defensive department, we have Harrison Ashby, Dan Byrne, Dylan Charlton, Paul Dummett, Lewis Hall, Emil Kraft, Alex Murphy, Robocop, Kieran Thompson and Kieran Trippier. Then in the midfield department, we've got Elliot Anderson, Lucas De Ball, Bruno, Travis Hernandez, Joe Linton, Jacob Murphy, Matt Ritchie, Ellis Stanton, Jay Turner-Cook and Joe White. In the forward department, we've got Miggy, Barnes, Amadou Diallo, Alexander Isak, Garang Cole, Ben Parkinson and Callum Wilson. So that's the players that have went across. Newcastle took 29 players. Anthony Gordon, Martin Dubravka, Sean Longstaff and Fabian Shaw all left out of the selection to go across, in addition to the already known injured list. Of course, there's no place for Sandro Tonali neither, as he won't be able to play in public friendlies, while, of course, Harrison Ashby, as mentioned, and Garang Cole appear following their conclusion of their loans at Swansea City and Velodrome respectively. Now, like I say, this is going to be a interesting one and a chance for Newcastle to reach out with the fans over in Australia, who don't get to see Newcastle United all the time, because it is a massive distance to travel. It takes over 24 hours to get from Newcastle to Australia, so that is a massive travel. There has been fans that have done it to see Newcastle United play, and credit to them. That shows, you know, their support and dedication for Newcastle United to make that trip. You know, and there is a lot of Newcastle fans from here travelling across and doing that same trip to see these games, so well deserved respect to, of course, all the people that are making that trip. But this is a chance for to have a little bit of a wind down after what has been a roller coaster of a season. I will give you my full thoughts on the season in a whole in the end of season review video, which will be coming up on the channel, so keep an eye out for that one. It'll be coming up in the coming days, and I will also be, of course, reacting to my Premier League predictions table as well, where I predicted teams would finish in the season, which I did that at the beginning of the season. I'll be reacting to that in a video on the channel as well, so keep an eye out for that. So there's lots of stuff to get your teeth sunk into. This, of course, is a preview for both of these games against Tottenham and the A-League All-Stars. I think these will be interesting games, but of course they are just, you know, pretty much glorified friendlies, but we still want to go into these games and we still want to win them, and I do think we will have enough there to be able to put in a good showing and, you know, show what we are made of, and of course entertain the Australian fans as well, be them Newcastle United fans or just neutrals, you know, but they will be entertained when they leave the stadium after watching Newcastle United play. Especially, that is one massive thing that we've had this season, is entertaining football. We've definitely had entertaining football, be it positive or negative. It's always been entertaining this season, and that is something that, you know, we can always pride ourselves on, that we do, you know, put on a show, be it positive or negative. We always put on a show. We never have a boring game, and we're never, you know, boring to watch. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. For these two games, I'm going to go with Newcastle come away 2-0 winners against Tottenham, and I'm going to say for the All-League game, for the A-League All-Star game, I'm going to say Newcastle to come away. I'm going to go 3-0 Newcastle for the All-Star game, 2-0 for the Tottenham game, with Newcastle winning both. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below, and like I say, keep an eye out on the channel for them other two videos, of course, the end of season reaction, and of course the reaction to my Premier League predictions table, where I placed teams for the season just gone. And until next time, remember, hit that like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hitting that like button really does support the channel. You don't know how much it does, but it really does support the channel, and it's completely free to do. So make sure to hit it, because I really do want to get this channel to the dizzy heights, of course, in years to come. And also, if you want to support the channel by other means financially, then there is a super thanks and there is a membership. The super thanks, you can put whatever donation you want into there. All donations are welcome and none of them are taken for granted. And of course, as for the membership, it's $1.99 a month. There's only one tier at the moment. I am thinking about maybe open up a bigger tier, where you could get, you know, giveaways or prizes and stuff like that. But at the moment, there's only one tier on the membership, and it is $1.99 a month. You do get priority replies to your comments if you are a member, and you do get emojis as well. And of course, there is the Ko-Fi store, which is in the description. The link to the store right in the description. You press that link, takes you through to my Ko-Fi store, and that is where you can buy merchandise for the channel. At the minute, there's only one piece of merchandise on there, as I am working on making a few more bits of merchandise for the channel, but there's only one piece of merchandise on there at the minute, and it is, of course, the Eddie Howe print. It's £12 for the print, free postage, and of course it's high quality print as well, so you can definitely guarantee that you're getting your money's worth. And you know, if you want to buy one of them, then that's where you need to go, to the Ko-Fi store, and buy one of them from there, and then I'll send it out to you. But till next time, remember, hit that like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. How are the lads?